All right, so there was a new ban list released for Speed and Rush Duel, and I didn't really do a live reaction, so I'm just gonna go over and give my thoughts of it here on stream. And start off, I don't really play, Speed Duel and Duel Links. I don't really play the Speed format at all, but there is something I have to say. So you can see here, Catapult Turtle Band, they hate quote-unquote burn decks or decks like this, and I don't know why this was even legal and Speed in the first place. Like, seriously, why was Catapult Turtle even legal? Also, on this list, like, all these flip floodgates? What are we doing? Why would you even put these in the game? And why were they ever legal? What are we doing here? So, if you're not familiar with what the meta was, it was like Shadow, Flip, obviously, since these flip cards got banned, Utopia, just a whole bunch of like heinous combo decks that either stopped you from playing or FTK'd you or OTK'd you, all this crap, right? And they barely hit the Utopia deck. They hit Shadow, I guess. The flip floodgates all got put to 1, right? Which I would say just ban floodgates. If you're going to enable any kind of flip strategy, you should ban these cards. It just makes sense. These things got unlimited. I did want to play Dragon Maid at one point, then I realized that the deck is ass in Speed, so I never built it. I thought about building Subterror, realized it's probably ass. Compulse, cool. Wish that happened in Rush. And then we're down to the Rush, right? So this is why we're here, is for the Rush Duel ban list, and a lot of things changed. A lot of things changed. So first off, you saw here, my goats, Compulse and Pot of Greed, are now both at 1, meaning they're completely removed from every single deck I have because they conflict with each other. So I have to choose one or the other, and it's really rough. I'm definitely probably going to pick Pot of Greed in most decks over the Compulse. It's just really disappointing that this is what happens. I honestly, I understand that they're really powerful cards, right? They're obviously like the most powerful cards we have in the game right now, so it makes sense that they're both being put to 1. But I did kind of enjoy, being able to just play good back row and good spells. It was fun. Rush, the balance team for Rush hates trap cards. They absolutely hate trap cards. I don't get it. So it just felt really nice to have such a big blowout like Compulse, so I could just play in any deck without even thinking about it. Now we have to go back to balancing. Oh, do I want negate attack? Do I want trap hole? Is it the meta for trap hole or all this other crap? I can tell you one thing: Widespread Ruin, not coming back. I am not going to be playing Widespread Ruin ever again in any of my decks. Following that, we got Scrubbing Santa Cloth going to 1. I think this is stupid. The Scrubbing Santa Cloth was part of a mill deck that wasn't even good. I tried testing the mill deck. It did nothing. It was completely worthless. Not even... There was no reason to even attempt it. Let's be real. No reason to even attempt it, right? Also, it was in Magnum OCK, which immediately got invalidated by Compulse, This is where the hits start to hurt. Dark Hole Device going from 2 to 1, meaning you can't play Dark Hole Device and Pot of Greed and Compulse in the same deck. This really sucks. So, Dark Galaxy is the biggest loser with this ban list, and this just does so much. It just kills us from playing so many good cards that it's insane. It's insane. I liked having it at 2. I really liked having it at 2, right? It felt more quote-unquote balanced, where you weren't gonna always see it, and usually you're just pitching it anyway. It's not really much of a card you're activating from your hand when you draw it. It's just pretty much a pitch for your skill. But they saw fit to put it to 1, whatever. So now we can't do, Pot of Greed, Dark Hole Device, pitch Dark Hole Device, Pot of Greed again, and all this other shit. Fine, I understand that. Let's go to Limit 2s. Magic Cloak Miracle. A lot of people are wrongly calling this a nerf to Psychics, a deck that is completely unplayable. No, this is a buff to Psychics. The issue with Psychics, as you can see here, this card was at 3. So many of the Psychic cards were put at 3 to really screw with your math and how you play cards. Now you can play the 2 copies of Magical Miracle in your deck, if you want to. If you aren't familiar, this girl, she was barely played in the deck because she was like released at 3. If you have face-up monster with 100 attack, 100 defense, which is the Candy stats, when you field, send this face-up card from your field to graveyard, special 1 level 7. Second, take a monster from your graveyard to your field and face-up attack position. So she can reborn things like the big Candy, the level 7, or the Prima Katana, which, that's fine. That's fine. She was always just fine, and they limited her for no reason. Now, here's where things hurt even more. Trans Am climbed to 3. She now conflicts with both Secret Order and... Ooh, what was the other card that got put to 3 in Light Galaxy? Not sure. So, she conflicts with the other Light Galaxy cards. There's also the issue where people were playing Chaos Galaxy, which was a combination, this weird Frankenstein's monster of Light and Dark Galaxy, and this limit kills that deck, which, you know, okay, sure, that deck was really powerful, but god damn it, did they take content out of my hands. This list was announced Friday, right? Literally Thursday night, I debated, okay, do I upload a Lestrals video on Friday, or do I just grind my ass off to learn the Chaos Galaxy to make a Chaos Galaxy deck video? And I am so glad I chose to just edit my Lestrals video, because I would have been so pissed off if the day I, you know, did this big grind to learn a deck and upload a video, record a video, and all this stuff, if it got killed immediately. Now here's the hit that really kills Dark Galaxy: Void Corridor to 3. This really sucks. This really sucks. So this not only makes it conflict with the limit 3s like Chrysor in the current version of Dark Galaxy, this also hits the previous version of Dark Galaxy where you would use the other skill that just milled a whole bunch when you had a normal on field, because this at 3 now conflicts with Star Trancer, who's also limit 3. So her limit made her unplayable in the current version of Dark Galaxy. Now we're losing Void Corridor in that version, in the previous version too. Also, the equip card version also played both Trancer and Corridor, which really sucks. It's really, really sucky for Dark Galaxy. Then we have unlimits. A lot of cards got unlimited. Mirror Innovator, this was an unlimited that's been coming forever. We've just been kind of begging for this guy to get unlimited so we could play him in some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of like machine deck. A lot of people were really looking forward to playing Innovator in what was the deck? Magnum, in a Magnum deck, and they would play like, oh, 1 Mirror Innovator and 2 heads, or 1 head, 2 Mirror Innovator. It sucked. It was really bad. It was really bad. But now that Mirror Innovator is unlimited, we can safely play that version of the deck. It's a little sacky, I would say. It's not really that kind of not that kind of format where a deck like Light Machine or the Magnum decks could even survive, really. But whatever. Following that, Executed Riding unlimited. Oh great. So this card's going in all my decks. This is my new staple trap of choice. Really love seeing Executed Riding going to unlimited. It's a card that it's been so good recently. Just really good against the top decks right now. So I really appreciate the unlimited. Sea Dragon King Grand Gagnus goes to unlimited. Honestly, I forgot he was at 3. I played so many games of Sea Serpents, I forgot he was at 3. This isn't going to change anything for deck though. Fortitude unlimited, that's fine. It wasn't really contesting anything, wasn't really fighting for space with anything else, and now unlimited means it doesn't even matter. Most people though were going for a more streamlined dragon deck in the first place, where they just sought to just, you know, beat down the opponent, really. Just go absolutely balls to the wall, beat down with the big dragons. And then last but not least, Meet and Greet to unlimited. Miss Mutton's a deck that's, it's a deck that exists. It is really a deck that exists, I'll be honest. Personally, I don't think this should have ever faced any kind of limits. I don't think the Miss Mutton deck deserved any kind of limits. But hey, Meet and Greet's unlimited. Sure. And that's it for the ban list. So I did think about doing a more of a live reaction to the ban list previously, but I figured I should just get some thoughts in order to really like just drop it here on stream. Give me something to do between segments. But hey, that's the ban list. Outro of the YouTube video. Subscribe, follow, come follow on Twitch. This is being recorded on Twitch. Follow the Twitch channel. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. We're looking to hit 50 followers on Twitch. So follow the Twitch channel. You can follow me on Twitter. I don't care. And all that good stuff. Okay, that's it for the YouTube video. Goodbye.